Chinese culture is vastly different from American culture. The list can go on and on about these differences. A few topics I will be discussing will be relationships with other businesses, seniority statuses, types of good gestures, and contracts. Before I start talking about these topics, I would like to state that there are many things that one would do in an American culture that one would consider highly polite. But this same exact gesture in a Chinese business environment could be considered highly insulting. To begin, in China, companies are all about establishing relationships as opposed to in America. Companies like to go to the transaction first route where they only care about making the sale and not building a relationship status with the other businesses. According to the article American vs. Chinese Business Culture by Small Business Tron, Chinese business people want to get to know the person they are dealing with and tend to prefer for face-to-face interactions with them. This will really help build long-term relationships with those businesses. Next, I would like to talk about each culture and what there are good gestures with them. In China, gift giving is a sign of respect to your business partners, and it is a very important aspect of the business culture. In America, one might take their client out to dinner as a good gesture. This is great because it shows how dedicated these companies in China are to how dedicated they are to their business relations. When it comes to seniority in China, this is another big part of their business culture, unlike in America, where performance is ranked above seniority. In China, it is appropriate to address each person by their rank, for example, chairman, director, or manager. Also, it is presumed that the first person to walk into the room in China would be the person with the highest seniority, and the people that follow will be everyone that is below them. Lastly, I would like to talk about contracts. Contracts are usually at a premium in the United States according to Small Business Cron's article, Chinese vs. American Culture. In Chinese business culture, contracts tend to value via the relationship. The better your relationship with the company, the higher chance you are to get a contract with them. As stated earlier in this speech, there are many other examples that I could talk about between the American versus Chinese culture, but the list could go on and on. I could talk all day about it. And that there is my speech about American versus Chinese culture.